Benin, the country you didn't know was this wild. Think you know Africa? Let's talk about Benin, a country where ancient kingdoms, sacred snakes, and floating cities still exist. And that's just the start. Buckle up, this is going to get weird and wonderful. You know, one birthplace of voodoo. Forget Hollywood's spooky stereotypes. Benin is the birthplace of Vodun, or voodoo. Here it's an official religion, and over 60% of the population practice it. Every January 10th, the city of Ouidah throws an epic national voodoo festival, with dancing, drumming, and rituals that have been around for centuries. The Royal Python Temple. In Ouidah, there's a temple where dozens of sacred royal pythons freely slither around. They're considered protectors of the city, and people even let them curl around their necks during ceremonies. Oh, and they sometimes roam the streets at night. Locals guide them back in the morning like it's the most normal thing ever. They're a country shaped by an ancient kingdom. Benin was once the kingdom of Dahomey, famous for its all-female military unit, the legendary Dahomey Amazons. These warriors were so fearless that French colonial troops feared them in battle. Yes, Marvel's Black Panther Dora Milaje was inspired by them. 4. Floating village life. Gonvier, nicknamed the Venice of Africa, is a village built entirely on stilts in the middle of a lake. The 20,000 residents travel only by canoe. There are floating markets, floating schools, even floating bars. 5. The Door of No Return. Ouidah is also home to one of history's most haunting landmarks, the Door of No Return, where enslaved Africans were forced onto ships during the transatlantic slave trade. Today, it's a monument of remembrance and resilience. 6. A flag that once broke the rules. Benin's flag is simple now, but for 15 years in the 1970s-80s, the country ditched it for a plain green flag with a single red star, a bold communist-era statement that confused pretty much every flag quiz taker. 7. Royal leopards. The leopard is a national symbol, once the royal emblem of Dahomey kings, so respected that harming one was considered a crime against the kingdom. So, from snake temples to floating cities, Benin is proof that the world is full of stories wilder than fiction. Which one surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments and maybe, just maybe, start planning that trip to West Africa.